In today's video, I want to talk all about what to do when you feel like your manifestation isn't showing up. You feel like you're doing everything right. You are assuming your end result. You're doing journaling exercises, visualization, feeling into having the desire already, and the manifestation just isn't showing up. I'm going to share with you one major thing that I've noticed I'm doing that causes my manifestation to slow down or not show up. You may not think you're doing this, but if you've been persisting and living in the end result and your manifestation still is not showing up, you need to watch this video. You have to be 100% decisive about what it is you want. If you've been living in the end result, affirming, journaling, visualizing, whatever your practice is that resonates deep inside of you and has you feeling the end result, and your manifestation still is not showing up, it is because you are wavering. I know this because I've been there. As soon as you get completely clear on your desire, it has to show up. That is the law. I'm going to give you some examples from my own life and also share with you exactly how to get out of the wavering and get clear on your desire. In the process of manifesting a partner that I desire, I made a list. I highly recommend you doing this for anything you are manifesting, but it's especially great when you're manifesting a partner. I listed out everything I wanted in a partner. I listed out everything I wanted to feel when I was around them, the qualities I desired, the things I desired them to do for me. I got crystal clear on the qualities I wanted and the feelings I wanted to feel. I was visualizing all of it, feeling it so deep in my body that I could bring tears to my eyes from feeling so happy. I was going through each day living as though my desire had been fulfilled. So you can see that I was doing all of the right manifesting things. But what I was also doing was flip-flopping or wavering on my ex. I already knew that he couldn't fulfill this area of my life. He just lacked the vulnerability and intimacy that I was desiring. As much as I desired that, I kept flip-flopping in my head. I would think to myself how scared I was to leave him. I would think that maybe it would just be easier if I went back. Maybe this time he would change. Maybe if I just do X, Y, and Z, then he would understand what I need. This constant spiral every single day in my head was driving me crazy. So I was 100% sure what it was that I desired, but then in essence, I was telling God or the universe that no, I don't desire this because I was willing to settle for someone who couldn't give these feelings to me. This is wavering, and it's preventing your manifestation from flowing in. You have to get crystal clear on what it is you desire and say no to everything that is not that desire. If you are wavering all the time, the universe has no idea what you actually desire. It starts to send you what it thinks you want, and then you have a different thought or feeling, and then it starts to send you that, and you switch again. That's why your manifestation isn't showing up. Here's a good question to ask yourself. Do you truly believe 100% that you can have the thing or person you're desiring? If you answered yes, then you wouldn't waver. It wouldn't matter what came along. You would say no to it until your desire came. Let's use an example of money. Say you're trying to manifest $1 million. You knew without a doubt that you were worthy of receiving the $1 million and that it would come to you. Now, what if I came along and said to you, if you let go of your manifestation, I'll give you $10,000. Would you take the deal? What if you said no to that deal and I came along and said, if you let go of your manifestation, I'll give you $100,000. What would you do? Would you take the deal and let your desire for $1 million go? You wouldn't if you knew without a shadow of a doubt that you were worthy of receiving the $1 million. You would tell me no, and you would keep persisting, and the universe would reward you. You have to stay true to your desire. You can't waver back and forth. Sure, there's going to be moments when you doubt yourself or you're having a bad day. We are human, and this happens to all of us. What I'm talking about is everyday wavering back and forth in your head. You must persist in the end result of your desire to achieve your desire. If you persist, the universe will reward you. If you have a desire, it has been placed in your heart for a reason. Your desire wants you as much as you want your desire. If you hold the vision and stop wavering, your desire will manifest. I told the story in a previous video about selling my business to the perfect buyers. I knew exactly what I wanted. I said no to every other buyer that came along until I found the perfect buyers. You know what happened? I said no to the only 4 offers we had at the time. There was no other buyer left, but I knew I didn't want to sell to any of those 4 buyers. An hour after I said no to all 4 buyers, my perfect buyer came along. 1 hour. If you get crystal clear on what it is you desire, the universe has to deliver. Manifestation is not about journaling, scripting, visualizing, or any of that. It's about a feeling you hold that you are worthy of your desire. You are worthy of having everything you desire, and that is what you will get. But you must make an undeniable decision about what it is you want. You don't have to know the how, you only need to know the end result of what you want. I know that the unknown can be scary. That's why I was wavering on going back to my former partner. I knew I could have what I wanted. I was just scared at how long it would take. But the longer I waver back and forth, the longer it's going to take. If you're worrying about how long it will take, that's wavering too. You have to stay in the end result of the desire that you know you are worthy of having. This is a 24-hour job, and again, I know we're all human and we all have bad moments, days, maybe even a hard week, but your manifestation is your reality played out, which means you have to be acting as though every day. The sooner you can understand this, the faster your manifestation will come. You have to stop wavering and start getting in alignment with your desire and saying no to everything that isn't your desire. It all starts with awareness. If you feel yourself wavering, start noticing and catching yourself. Start redirecting those thoughts back to the state of your wish fulfilled. It can be a slow game at times, and it can be hard to constantly be redirecting your thoughts. I know sometimes it can feel like a full-time job, but if you want to receive your manifestations, you have to start paying attention to how your mind is working. I just listened to a podcast, I believe it was Rachel Hollis, and I think this is a good reminder for everyone. Your brain is not designed to make you happy. Your brain is designed to keep you safe. It's here to protect you from danger. And what your brain views as dangerous is anything outside of your comfort zone. It will come up with a million reasons why you shouldn't do that scary thing that's outside your comfort zone. I've worked with a lot of people on manifesting and growing businesses and changing their bodies. And what I'm here to tell you is that all of that goes against what your brain thinks is safe. Anything that goes outside of the normal day-to-day that you've been doing for years, your brain will try to protect you from. My brain tries to convince me of all the reasons I should go back with my ex, while my heart and body is telling me that it's okay to desire what I desire. It can be a battle between the two if you're just starting out in this manifesting space. If you've been making $50,000 a year for the last 10 years and you're trying to manifest $1 million, your brain is going to tell you all the reasons you should stay safe at that $50,000 a year job. That's the brain's job. If you're trying to lose 50 pounds and you've been trying to lose 50 pounds for the last 10 years, the brain is keeping you safe. It doesn't want you to suffer. So it keeps you safe by keeping that weight on you because losing it is outside of your comfort zone. You have to recognize that the wavering is coming from the brain. Not from your heart or soul, it's coming from the brain to keep you safe. I hope this helped you understand why your manifestation may not be coming. You have to be extremely clear on your desire and persist in the end result. Your manifestation must come to you if it's the desire that you have. You just have to get clear and hold the desire. You've got this. Please be sure and subscribe if you haven't already, and have an amazing day.